Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video on Balboa. In this video, I have you guys another typesoul video. I will be giving you guys the best build for every single race, including Quincy, Aronkar, and Soul Reaper. If you guys end up enjoying the video, like and subscribe to the channel. My current goal is 15,000 subscribers. And also, join my Discord. It will be linked in the description down below. But before we actually get inside the video, I do want to say my content creator role was removed from typesoul for the bonfire video. Now, does that mean that I'll slow down on uploads at all? No. Does that mean really anything to you guys? Probably not. Doesn't even really matter to me. I'll still get my same views. But just keep in mind that there might be a video on the mod team soon, because there has been a lot of accusations and, you know, some stuff coming up from the past about a lot of the mods and all that. So if I get bored enough one day, you know, just be ready for that video. Because they've already said that I won't get the rollback, but I really don't care. You know, bonfire is hard enough inside this game, so I wanted you guys to get it for free. I quite frankly don't care. I'm not banned from in-game, and even if I do get banned in-game, still wouldn't care. I'd just hop on an alt and keep making content for you guys. They would literally have to like IP ban me for me to stop. But yeah. Anyways, moving on with the video, starting with Quincy. Now, Quincy has two primary builds that you can run. It has Hotada or it has Tito. It really depends on what type of player you are. If you guys just simply want to get wins and ranked and other things like that, then I would highly recommend you guys go Tito. It is so brain dead right now. They've tried to nerf it, but keep in mind, it will probably get nerfed again soon. It is definitely on the radar because it is literally just free wins. You can literally just run backwards, spam arrows, spam projectile moves, and it will hit people. It will guard break them, do a bunch of damage. It is brain dead right now. And if you get Let's or True Let's, it comes even more brain dead because then you can spam the Let's arrows as well. The next one that we're going to talk about for Quincy is going to actually be Hotada. Hotada is also very good for Quincy because of their brand new weapon. If you guys don't know, the new weapon has a crit where it puts a chain on someone. If you repress the crit, it'll pull you towards them. Even if you guys are blocking, it will still pull it towards them. So yeah, it's kind of just brain dead. You can infinite combo with Hotada, get free wins. It is literally what the person with the most amount of elo inside the game is using right now. So yeah, you basically just go, I think it's 15 to Hotada, and then you go 15 into speed. It's pretty brain dead. For Tito, I believe you just go all into Tito or until you get the last move. And obviously, you know, you guys are gonna have to orientate your toolbar to however you guys want it. I'm not gonna tell you guys exactly for that. Clans, once again, is all up to you. I'm just going to be giving you guys the base, like what the best thing is for every single race. But yeah, Quincy is definitely going to be Hotada. I would think Hotada is going to be the most brain dead thing for most of these races. But at the same time, you could go Tito. Now, does that mean that Tendo and Speed are bad? No, they're just kind of like the normal Speed and Tendo for Quincy. There's no real weapon that like insanely buffs it. Like how Hotada insanely buffs Hotada for Quincy because of the brand new weapon. But yeah, that is all for Quincy. One of those two builds will work. If you guys want to go Speed or Tendo, I'm not saying to not run those. I'm just saying that if you are a Quincy, I would recommend to probably abuse the Hotada Quincy because it is low-key kind of brain dead right now. The next one that I want to talk about is going to be Soul Reaper. Now, Soul Reaper, if you guys don't already know me, I say Soul Reaper always has the most amount of options no matter what is coming out to the game. So, Soul Reaper has so many options. You can go Tendo, you can go Medic. It really does not matter. We will be discussing one for every single skill tree. So, Hotada, you guys get Shunko. Shunko is hot buns, I'm not gonna lie. But if you guys do want to go Hotada, I would probably recommend the new one, Theater or Flame. Those are really good with Hotada for Soul Reaper. Flame and Theater are honestly kind of brain dead with Soul Reaper Hotada. The problem is Shunko is just not good. Soul Reaper is by far the weakest thing on Hotada. You guys can still run it and win like most of your matches, especially if you're Flame or Theater. But that doesn't mean that it's the most strong thing in the game either. It's probably one of the weaker things that you can go for Soul Reaper. Next we have Tendo. Tendo is just brain dead on anything. The moves are all really good. They work really well with Soul Reaper. You can basically use it with anything. You can use it with eyes. You can use it with the new Theater. It is brain dead with Theater. Theater with Tendo and Katana or Tendo or Longsword, by far like one of the most broken builds that you guys can know inside the game, especially once when you get Visored and then you have a Sarrow Beam as well. It is actually crazy how broken that build is. I was running it for a little bit. I know Vert's been running it. I believe Nano Prodigy made a video on it. It's just like a brain dead build that you guys can go Theater, Tendo, and Katana, or Theater, Tendo, and Longsword is very much so brain dead right now. But yeah, there's other builds that you didn't know for Tendo. Basically, every single Shikai works for Tendo because Tendo's just genuinely good. Then we have Keto. Keto is, I mean, you can use it, but I don't really recommend you guys to use it. It's kind of spammy, just like Quincy, but it's like way worse than Quincy. And I don't really think any of the weapons really work for it because there's no weapon with a far range crit for Sweeper. So I wouldn't really recommend you guys to run Keto. You can if you want, but I wouldn't personally recommend it. Then we have Healing. Healing is, in my opinion, only viable if you're doing Blood. Blood and Medic are, it's one of the most broken things. Is it like broken damage-wise? Not entirely. It does do a lot of damage, yes. But the main thing that it's good for is Blood does a lot of damage. If you pair it with the right weapon, so like Dagger, really anything, Katana, Longsword, any of those, if you pair that with Blood and then you go Medic, it definitely is a pretty good build. I've seen it a lot in ranked, especially in the higher ranked lobbies. But yeah, Medic, other than Blood, Medic, it's not like that strong. You can run it if you want, but I would only really recommend using it if you are Blood. And then the last one that we have for Sweeper is going to be Speed. Speed is very strong with Sweeper, especially if you're like Flower or something. You can really use any Shikai with Speed for Sweeper. They're all very good. I would recommend Tendo more personally, but there is people that just simply like Speed more. So it really is up to you. I believe they just buffed Ghost Sleeve, one of the skill boxes as well. So you guys can run it. It's really just up to you. Sweeper has a lot of options, so that's why I gave out one for every single scene. You guys can feel free to leave your own build for Sweeper. But I believe if you run anything other than like Medic and like Creation, something random like that, then your build should be perfectly fine. And then we move on to Ronkars. Now, Ronkars are kind of like Sweepers where they do have a lot of options, but there's two that I recommend more than anything else. The first one is going to be Hakuda. It's low-key brain dead with a Ronkar. You still get a Sero, so you have a far range move, and then a Ronkar is pretty much just known for Hakuda. It works so well with a Ronkar compared to Soul Reaper. I would still say Quincy Hakuda is better right now because of the new weapon, but that doesn't mean that a Ronkar Hakuda is weak at all. It's definitely one of the ones that I would recommend because that's pretty much what a Ronkar is known for, is going to be its Hakuda combos and Hakuda gameplay. The next one is Tendo. That is what I am personally running. I'm personally running a 50 Tendo and a 15 speed build. Now, would I probably change this to 45-20? More than likely, I probably would, because now that's what you need for pressure shift. And Mortal Ties is good, but I don't see myself using it nearly as much as I was using pressure shift. But there's no point of blue pilling right now because they're just going to keep on adding more and more abilities to the game. So eventually everyone with that unobtainable build will be done anyways. But yeah, Tendo for a Ronkar is very good, especially because of this new weapon. It works so well with Tendo. So yeah, I highly recommend this build. You can pair it with really any res, because every single res is good inside this game. The main reason why Hakuda is so good for Sweeper, or for a Ronkar, I mean, is because there's so many reses that are good with it. Like Storm's good with it, Slash is good with it, Vamp is good with it. Literally, basically the whole, every single res is good with Hakuda. That is why so many people run Hakuda. But the same can be said for Tendo. Start is what I'm personally using, but you guys can use Vamp. Really, anything works really well with it. And then Keto. I know a Ronkar Keto is actually pretty good, but I haven't personally ran it, and I've only ever seen one person use it in ranked, and they got destroyed. So you can use it. It is good, but make sure that you have a good res with it, because that is basically what you're going to be reliant on. You guys can use it, but I'm definitely going to run Hakuda and Tendo the most, because that's just kind of what a Ronkar is known for. Healing, I wouldn't recommend with a Ronkar. If you really want to, you can, but it's not what I'm going to recommend at all. And then speed, once again, you can run it, but Tendo and Hakuda are simply going to be better. You can run speed, though. It works really well with some of the reses. It's just some of the reses don't work with it at all. So it really just kind of depends on you. But I will say Grand Sero Ray, or Grand Ray Sero, works pretty well with every single thing. And then obviously if you're Vastacar, you'll have a Sero beam with your speed as well, which will shoot very fast. So it's kind of up to you. But these are the builds that I personally recommend. For Quincy, I recommend you run Hachida or Keto. For Soul Reaper, I recommend you guys use either Blood Medic. You guys can use Tendo with Theater. Basically just Tendo with anything. Or you guys can run Speed. But I would definitely recommend probably Tendo the most. I'm not gonna lie. I just think Tendo's the best for Soul Reaper. The other ones are alright. You can use Speed and all that. But I think Tendo's just kind of brain dead with it, especially with Theater and Katana. And then for Roncar, I'm gonna recommend Hachida and Tendo again. It's just kind of like what they're known for, what everyone uses. Medic, I've never seen with a Roncar, and Speed, like some people use it, but most of the time they lose to a Tendo user. And that is pretty much the video. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe. My current goal is 15,000 subscribers. Once again, I was banned, or not banned, but I got my role removed from the typesoul Discord. But it's gonna have zero effect on my upload schedule. It's gonna have zero effect on me. You guys won't see any like crazy videos or anything like that. Maybe like I'll talk about the mod team if there's some actual accusations that come out. But I'll just keep doing me. I mean, yeah, sure, it sucks, but the rule really did nothing. I just wanted to talk to other creators. They took that away from me. So I mean, that's all right. I don't really care. I'll keep posting 4 to 5 times a day until the game dies. If they ban me from in-game, I'll just make an alt account, level it up, and probably be back here in a day. It really does not matter. So yeah, the videos will keep coming out, so leave any videos that you guys want inside the comments down below. They can try to silence me, but at the end of the day, this is my platform. This is what I'm gonna post on. Unless if they literally spam strike my channel and my channel gets deleted, that is the only way I will stop making content for you guys in this game, because I know people need tips. I know people are wanting tips and just learning more stuff about the game. So I will keep making these videos unless they've somehow IP banned me. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.